love is here. Let these troubled days be done.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, here we go. Let's sing a little bit as we bring it together. Here we come. I often sit and wonder how things could be this way. I guess we'd better tell them this is a brand new day. Don't leave it up to the other man or to another day. Take your life into your hands, make it work out your way. It's not the number of times you stumble down and fall upon the ground. It's the number of times you pick yourself up and keep on moving on to meet your goal. Come on, everybody. Come on, everyone. The time to love is here. Let these troubled days be done. I tell you, come on, everybody. Come on, everyone. The time to love is here. Let these troubled days be done. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Herbert Harris, and this is our Success Thought, number 23. Every day, Monday through Friday at 8 a.m., we share success thoughts, and these are thoughts based on our book, The 12 Universal Laws of Success. And if you don't have one, it's available, of course, on Amazon. Be sure to get the Super Achiever Edition and all of the great bookstores, the Key Bookstore, the Black Bookstore, Barnes & Noble, even Walmart. Also, you can get it through our special website, www.herbertharris.com. That's www.herbertharris.com. So thank you so many of you who joined us this morning on Instagram, on Facebook. And our topic today, we're going to be covering this week a lot about how to improve your self-image. I got a really great comment from one of our listeners, and she said she really was thankful to hear this message on self-image, that she really needed to hear it. And I think so many of us need the same thing. Because, you know, our self-image is really the starting point for everything that happens to us, good or bad. Whether we are successful or whether we are a failure, literally stems in our self-image, how we see ourselves, our ability to create within us the person that can attract the things we desire into our lives. So there are basically 12 ways to improve your self-image. Today, we're going to look at number one. And the first way to improve your self-image is to be honest with yourself. If you are not honest with yourself, you can't fix it. You know, it's like not taking responsibility for something. If you didn't do it, you can't fix it. Do not deceive yourself. When you deceive yourself, this is another way of pretending that everything is all right. If you remember, last week we talked about signals of a poor self-image. And one of the key signals of a poor self-image is to pretend that everything is okay. To act like nothing is up, nothing is wrong, nothing needs improvement. Oh, life is fine. You know, I'm committed to being broke. I'm committed to being unhappy, but I love it. Okay, that's not true. You don't love it. There's an alternative. There's a better way. When you are not honest with yourself, you totally defeat your quest for improvement. Let me say that again. When you're not honest with yourself, you totally defeat and undermine your quest for improvement, and you bury your potential self-image under layers of illusion and deception. So if you're not honest with yourself and you're pretending that everything is okay and it's not okay, then the person that you could be, the person that you were created to be on this planet, every one of us was created for a purpose, for a reason. There's something that we're supposed to do. There's something that we're supposed to become. There's something we're supposed to have. There's a quality of life that we are supposed to experience. And if we're not honest with ourselves about our self-image, it will not happen. We literally bury it under layers of illusion and deception. You are like the gardener who pretends there are no weeds in the garden as they busy themselves planting new flowers. Let's look at this. If life is like a garden, you are the gardener and you are the garden. And so you plant flowers, and flowers are your good ideas, the good people you know, the good things you've accomplished. And you must pull up weeds. Weeds are the negative ideas, the negative emotions, all the negative things. If you're, those of you who are gardeners, you never have to plant weeds. Isn't that interesting? And the interesting thing is, if you plant flowers and don't tend the weeds will consume your flowers. So there's a universal principle here, that when you start to create good in your life, in the world, that you literally attract negativity, and you have to find a way to overcome that negativity. You have to find a way to neutralize that negativity. So if you're a gardener who only plants flowers, does not put up the weeds, in other words, does not look critically at what's going on so that you can fix it, then one day that gardener will look up and realize that in spite of all his planting, in spite of all her planting, that the weeds have consumed their garden. When you're not honest with yourself, you destroy the possibilities of growth and improvement in you. When you do not grow, when you do not improve, the weeds will consume your life. So let's give a framework as we wrap up. Be honest with yourself in your thoughts. If you're permitting negative thoughts to come into your mind, and you can tell it by what you say. When you say, I don't feel good today, when you say nothing good ever happens to me, these are negative thoughts that you permit to come into your life. And if you pretend that it's okay, you don't stop. Look at your emotions. If you're not honest with yourself about your emotions, then you will constantly be on that treadmill of negative emotions. If you have that emotion of insecurity, then everything that you do, you're going to be insecure about it until you fess up to the fact. You say, you know what? I'm insecure. Even if you're a coward, that's an emotion. You're afraid of everything. Until you fess up to it, you can't fix it. So once you recognize I'm insecure, look at what are the causes of it and how can I change this? When you look at being a coward, you say, what are the causes of it and how can I change this? You must be honest about your habits. You know, in the beginning, we create our habits, but in the final analysis, our habits create us. And so when you're honest with yourself about your habits, if you find that you're consistently late, then when you're honest and say, you know what, I'm tired of being late. I'm tired of being the last one in the room. I'm tired of huffing and puffing. You know what I'm talking about. When you realize that and are honest with yourself, you say, I got to fix this. I can't keep being late. I can't keep disappointing people by showing up unprepared. Even in your relationships. This might be a hard one, because when you're honest with yourself about your relationships, then you have to look at your life and say, if these people that are in my life are treating me badly, are not honoring me, are disrespecting me, to be honest about it, you really have to say, well, what am I doing to attract these people into my life? What vibration am I sending out that is attracting people who are dishonest with me, people who rob, steal, and cheat on me? Until we can fess up and be honest with ourselves about our thoughts, about our emotions, about our habits, and about our relationships, we can stay stuck on the treadmill of mediocrity. So step one in improving your self-image, be honest with yourself. This is Dr. Herbert Harris saying thank you so much for joining us today. We've enjoyed this day in sharing ways to improve your self-image. Relentless Aaron, the time to love is here. Thank you so much. Emma Rose Studio, thank you for joining us. So many of you have joined us today. All right. Elite Rapport, thank you for joining us. I love it. What a great group of people. And folks, please share this broadcast with at least 3 other people. Kenya Crooks, my favorite personal trainer. my good buddy who's only 3 million. I'm only 3 million push-ups from a body like his. Hey man, I'm working on it. 62 years to go. Anyway, folks, thanks so much for joining us for our thought for success. Our success thought today, number 23, be honest with yourself. Because when you're honest with yourself, you can fix it. You can be what you want to be. You can do what you want to do. You can have whatever you want to have. Always knowing that the best is yet to come. Here we go. Come on, everyone. The time to love is here. Let these troubled days be done. Let's move it on out, okay? I often sit and wonder how things could be this way. I guess we'd better tell them this is a brand new day. Don't leave it up to the other man or to another day. Take your life into your hands, make it work out your way. It's not the number of times you stumble down and fall upon the ground. It's the number of times you pick yourself up and keep on moving on to the beach you go. Come on, everybody. Come on, everyone. The time to love is here. Let these troubled days be done. I tell you, come on, everybody. Come on, everyone. The time to love is here. Let these troubled days be done. That is our recording. The time to love is here. Available on Spotify. Play it on Spotify. Available on iTunes, on Amazon, and anywhere music is available. Once again, Dr. Herbert Harris saying the best is yet to come. See you tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. for another Success Thought.